Hi guys, my name's Seb Tudor, I'm the man on the Silver Mountain and welcome back. Today I wanted to start off down one end of the spectrum of a person to talk about the nice guy or the nice girl. And, a lot of people, as said in the last video, are kind of familiar with the memes flying around, mostly focused around nice guys more so than girls. But the first thing to realise is that nice isn't nice. Nice is what they dub themselves as a kind of way of competing, the way of putting themselves forward. Yeah. I mean, we've probably all heard at least one friend that kind of fits into this, even if it's only on the borders of this category. Going, well, why doesn't she like me? I'm a nice guy. And the thing is, it's not about being nice. It's not about doing those things, because obviously, in saying something like that, you're being very much motivated by negativity, or by the kind of resentful attitudes of that you're harboring because you're not getting what you want. It's very much kind of a real desire for things, but being motivated by negativity more so than anything else. Especially jealousy and a lack of self-confidence. It causes passive aggressive behaviors to come out. You're resentful, you're blameful. That whole thing of a nice guy looking across a room and going, well, what does he have that I don't? Or a girl doing the same. Why is he with her when I've got everything that she's got and more? And it's one of these things, because it's like, well, usually the difference is that the other person that you're condemning, or possibly even desiring to imitate, without any full understanding of the ins and outs of what they're doing and why they're doing it, that whole line of thinking is very much a case of, well, I've got all of these great traits, but I don't have the capacity to show those traits off, but I expect the world to just pay attention to me. Whilst other people who are able to demonstrate their positive traits, all of those positive traits that you apparently also have, they're getting the attention. Well, why don't I get it? Well, it's a kind of case of, you can't blame the world for not paying attention to you when you've not made yourself visible. That's like hiding in a cupboard during a party, and then getting upset with everybody else for not coming and talking to you. It doesn't add up. It doesn't make an awful lot of sense. And in the more extreme areas of this, the lack of confidence and the very negative, self-negative kind of push on themselves that then they project outwards, it drives these people further and further away from good and healthy things, and it kind of brings up the question of, well, no, hold on. If you've got all of these qualities, then what is it that's keeping you here and them over there? Because if the response that you're going to give is, oh, well, he, she, it is, obviously an idiot, or they're only going after her because she's like this, or whatever else, then it's like, well, no, but you're the one that controls you. You know what you can control and can't control. So what is it that you're saying that you've got everything that they have? So what's stopping you from being over there instead of being over here? And now this is where I'm going to come back to the condemning or imitating of behaviours by this individual without fully understanding them. Because when if they ask the question, what does he or she have that I don't? What if they find out something that, that person over there is an amazing juggler and you can't juggle? And that's the only difference that they perceive between the two. between themselves and that other person that's getting the attention that they crave, then what? They become a great juggler. They imitate the behavior to try and get into the good graces of those people, and then what happens when it doesn't work? Oh well, they've created a cycle. They're now more justified in what they were initially saying, because people still haven't taken any notice of them, because they've suggested that was the cause, and it's all of these things are happening in their heads, and it's all based out of fear, lack of confidence, jealousy, upset, and it leads to all of this negativity, and it makes them outcasts. It has them withdraw. It causes, in the most extreme cases, people to withdraw so far as to then start harming themselves, because it's an easier way to remove themselves from a situation than deal with this turmoil that they're generating for themselves. What? So that's the overview of this category, and it's a troubling one, because when I was a kid, when I didn't know any better, I was in this place. I know full well that an awful lot of people were in this place, or have been in this place at one point or another during their lives. In my case, it made me want to work things out more, and so I didn't start imitating. I started trying to understand. And as a result of my understanding, I realised that actually the thing that was holding it back was me, not other people. A lot of others won't do that. They will condemn, and they will imitate without a greater understanding, and it will only cause either the cyclical behaviour, or they will become they will remain an outcast. And that would be the one thing that I would say to these people. Don't ask yourself the question, what is it that's keeping you here instead of being where you want to be? And then from the list that you are no doubt going to give, how much of that is you, and how much of that is actually other people? And be brutally honest, because that's the first step, accepting that you're stopping yourself more so than anything else. And then when it comes to how you move forward, look to understand. Don't look just to imitate. Don't look to condemn. Don't look to be critical of other people. Be critical of yourself. Look for information, and look on how to use that information. Learn, develop, become stronger and move forward with it, instead of, getting entrenched and blaming others and being resentful and jealous and hateful of those around you. It doesn't do you any favours. But, tell me what you guys think. Have you interacted with people like this? What have your experiences been? Are you an individual who has had these thoughts more recently, and seeing this video has maybe given you something to think about? Let me know down in the comments. I feel for these people. I know that lots of people get really upset with them, or agitated with them, don't want to be around them and stuff, but I feel sorry for these guys, because they are wrapping themselves up in kind of a web of their own negativity, and it's at times very hard for these people to escape, especially when they've been doing it for a long time. I feel sorry for these guys, especially considering I remember how miserable it was having some of those thoughts myself. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If this has given you something to think about, then please drop me a like, and otherwise please subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video tomorrow. Take care, guys.